And good evening, and welcome back to AutoTeqTV for another Let's Play Forza Motorsport 7. And tonight we are joined by the racing group in the online community known as FRB. And to first start introducing, we have FRB Routine.
Hello.
And then we have FRB JC.
Hello.
FRB on Fathom.
Hello, good evening.
Unofficial FRB Dozer.
Well, nearly official. Hi.
FRB Red Rum.
Yo, good evening.
And Racy Carlo, who I am unsure of his affiliations.
A really good and almost FRB and quite a fast racer.
There you go. And in today's episode, we are going to be running some fast cars in the P class, and then whatever lobbies they decide to go into. Let me see if I got an invite here. If I can get my Xbox overlay to cooperate.
You should have one.
Perfect. And in we go. Awesome. Thank you, guys. And whenever you're ready, we can just jump in and start running.
Thank you for having us, by the way. Les, would you mind kind of explaining, I guess, who we are and where we came from?
I thought you were a spokesperson, but yeah, I can do that.
I figured,
already.
I'll let you lay the groundwork. How about that?
We're just basically a group of friends that started playing like a long time ago. Most of us like knew each other already, like from just seeing each other in public lobbies in Forza 4 back in the days, like the ones that started FRB. And we always raced together, and we started this team like in beginning of Forza 6 when Forza 6 came out, I think. Just first it was just a group of friends like us, and we changed our name to FRB so everybody knows we like belong together. But then it grew to like a whole racing team and people that race with us. So. Did I miss anything, Jacob?
Well, I don't know. I mean, like, it's kind of become a fun little community. It's kind of become, I don't know, something that I can't remember any other thing in my life where I've committed to being at one place on Sunday afternoon for, what, 4 years? Yeah, that's pretty good. It's a good little family. Like, it's kind of a fun group that, like, we've never been those guys that go out and try and top the leaderboards, or we've never really been the ones to try and compete in the Forza RC and be the biggest and baddest, but it's kind of been more, if you race clean, if you're interested in motorsports, if you like more the technicality behind, the way that you would what's the word? Cerebral. There you go. A cerebral approach to like motorsport. That's kind of more our thing. Just drive clean, have a good time, try and make the racing as competitive as possible. And, the more time you got somebody's rear bumper on your grill, then, well, that's a good day, if you ask us. I think that kind of covers it.
That sounds pretty awesome. And so you guys typically meet up for Sunday races? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I would say, I mean, that's kind of been the main show where we, it's not like there's anything but guts and glory in it, where every Sunday we have a race, and it's part of a monthly, like, championship series. So recently we've kind of reformulated in the last year to where we use the same car for the whole month. And that's really led to a lot of better usage of time, because before, we'd say, let's race the 97 Corvette at Daytona, and then the next Sunday is like an 88 Mustang at Lime Rock, and every week was a different car and track. And so now it allows people to kind of focus in on one car, and that way it's competitive, it's what you're doing, you don't have to practice and tune and build a car week after week. You just kind of, it allows the people who are really tune focused to let them do their thing. But then the people who just want to hop in a car and drive, you got that option too. And so that's kind of been a really nice shift in philosophy.
That's really cool. So how does somebody get to be involved with FRB if they wanted to casually race with you guys?
Well, we do have a Facebook group that basically you're welcome to see the events on that, and then you can contact one of the members. We'd prefer, usually through Xbox Live. You can see our usernames through that, and then contact us here. There is an Xbox group, which unfortunately we've kind of neglected, but there is an FRB group, which if you reached out through that, we could probably make that work. And other than that, really, it's just getting in contact with somebody who has those 3 letters in front of their name and saying that they're interested. And then, we'll probably hop in a lobby, just do some casual hopper racing like we're doing today. And just kind of see how you race, if you're clean, The biggest thing is that, we consider ourselves like stewards of goodwill. So, we don't want anybody to get real upset and you can't, there's no retaliation allowed. That's the number 1 rule in FRB. That's the number 1 transgression. Like, if you start retaliating, no matter how badly you're treated on the racetrack, there is no retaliation. And that is our, like, golden rule. Now, you're allowed to do very clever things to outwit your opponent, and if somebody's dive bombing you, and you might move a little to the left and let them drive right into that tire wall. That's a separate argument, but there is no retaliation.
Maybe also good to mention that next to the Sunday event we plan every week. That's like a no-brainer every week at the same time. We also do like fun lobbies. We plan like in the middle of the week, like Wednesday evening or Friday evening, where we just like last week we did one in supercars on Wednesday, we did one in NASCARs on Friday. Like, we have a lot of people that just want to race with us casually too, instead of just in the league race we do on Sunday.
That's pretty neat. I like that.
Yeah, and also just like now, what we're doing now, like basically I came online with JC, and people see we're online, they jump in the party, they start racing with us. It's every day we can just get online and get a group going. It's even without planning it.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and load this tune for Silverstone. Hopefully we got lucky and got it. The Turn 10 developer tune, so maybe we can actually stay on the track for a little bit and keep up with the rest of the group. And I'll be sure.
It's an awesome tune you downloaded this afternoon from one of the Turn 10 guys.
Oh, it was when we were running in the stream this morning. You're correct.
Mhm.
Was that?
No,
that was at the Alps, wasn't it? Yeah, that was at the Alps. And I'll be sure to put down in the description, guys. Go ahead and check. You'll be able to see the link over to the FRB group on Facebook in case you want to check these guys out or get in contact with them. And while you guys are down there taking a look at that, go ahead and take the time to comment. Let us know what you think about this episode so far and these group of guys that we're running with. Don't forget to hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that bell. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you don't miss the amazing content that we're putting out for you every day. So who was it that is in the process of Dozer? Dozer and what was the other one?
Racy Carlo.
Carlo, that's it. Dozer and Carlo.
Yeah, I got disconnected too.
Oh no.
Launch countdown.
Oh no.
I made it.
How long have we got?
I'm
I
really
just
down
sent a
on
new
PI.
invite Dozer. So.
Not sure what assists are
I'm
on.
using a
It's
car with
scary.
no upgrades on it.
I'm coming. Come
I'm
on.
not sure if I made it. Oh, I think it's the Porsche.
Come on. Come on.
I'm pretty sure this tune's from the same
Don't
guy as
scream.
earlier too, Routine.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Well, don't feel bad, Dozer. I didn't make it either.
Oh,
Oh, Carlo, you as well. Oh.
Yeah, I got disconnected.
Come on.
I'm not there
Oh, well.
yet. I mean,
Get a lap in. I'll get a
Let's go,
lap in.
Pete.
Yeah.
Let's go get a pole position.
That's a good
I
thing about
qualified
Forza.
third test drive.
It's one
Sorry,
of those-
Routine.
Yeah, it's no problem. It's a good thing in Forza since that last update or last update, one of the last updates before they stopped developing this game, is that the test drive gives you an option to, like when you get disconnected,
wow.
to get back in the lobby and set a lap time on the track that people are racing.
Yeah, it was.
So you
I
start
was
a
actually
problem
running the
race or
qualifier laps before this race.
So,
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make a clean lap on the last track.
And it got me a third starting position doing that. But I took too long choosing the car and chose one based on paint that ended up not upgraded.
Would maybe a good idea to do that winner picks, like JC said, after this.
Yeah. I'd say that's the most common thing that FRB do, because we have our Sunday races, we have our exhibition races, but every other day it's when we get on and get a group of 6 or more, which usually just snowballs and grows again. We do the fun lobby, which is the winner picks what track we're going to go to, and the loser picks what kind of cars we're going to use.
The other way around.
No. So, yeah, the winner picks what kind of cars we're going to use, and the loser picks what track we're going to go to.
There it is.
And then if the same person keeps winning over and over, generally we'll have them pass it so that other people get to choose as well.
Not bad.
But the idea is that you drive a bunch of cars that you not normally drive.
Yeah, that way you're always
And-
changing things up and adapting and learning.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
What I'm doing now, just taking that Mazda with the rotor engine, purely for the sound. Oh.
Oh. Grass is not my friend.
No, the black stuff that you drive on is generally quicker than the green stuff. Just as a rule of thumb.
Well, it's not that it was any slower, it's that I just couldn't go anywhere. Nowhere but straight. Drop one tire off and you lose all steering.
Something else is a lot of us stream on Mixer now. So if you search FRB on Mixer, there's a lot of them, but virtually anything with FRB underscore is then followed by a name, and that's one of us. Where you can see our endurance races and our reverse.
Yeah, I had a
grid
lot of
races
fun
and all the fun that we get
co-streaming with
into.
Routine earlier this morning.
I tell
Thanks
you
to
what,
Sabi.
Yep.
Zach, thanks very much for having us. But just for those of us who might not know, tell me about yourself. Who are you?
There
What
we
do you do? What's with your stream? What are you doing?
Well,
got going on?
just one of those guys with a little bit of time in his life. I'd actually given up gaming for a number of years. I basically told all of my friends on the Xbox side I was retired and not coming back. That was back in 2016.
That seems to have worked out well for you.
Well, I stopped to kind of take a focus on my life, and I had needed to focus on building some stuff on the side I was working on. I'm actually a local business owner in the St. Louis, Missouri area of the United States, and I have a company called AYS Automotive, which you guys can see the graphic we built for. The logo is actually being placed on all of our vehicles that we run in Forza.
Very cool.
It took us the five-part series, I believe, on YouTube of building that logo to try to perfect it. A little bit of a perfectionist, so that's kind of a little bit about the background of where AutoTech came from and why our name is the way it is. And so we have a separate channel that's also going to be starting, which is going to focus on repairs and field-based information. Not as much for the DIY guy, but as more for the technician side, for the advanced diagnostics and repair procedures. You'll see. I mean, there'll probably end up being some DIY stuff, but for the most part, it'll be the harder to get stuff, or hopefully be the harder to get stuff that you know nobody can ever find the answers for, that you just can't learn out of a book. So that's a little bit mainly about who I am. Other than that, I'm an American who is enjoying living outside of the country primarily, and I have a beautiful wife over in the Philippines who is
Congratulations.
unfortunately still stuck there. Thank you. And
Oh.
unfortunately now I'm stuck here, so we haven't seen each
It's
other in
It's a
about 6
coincidence,
months.
maybe, but
That's
we have
unfortunate, man.
one of our oldest FRB members. It's the other way around. He lives in Holland and his girlfriend lives in Thailand, and he is in Thailand right now and he can't go back to Holland. So
I kind of wish I was in that situation. I'd give anywhere to be anywhere but
Yeah.
America right now.
Yeah, we're not handling it too well. I'm aware. I'm in the southern portion of the states, and I'm better off than some, but I understand what you mean.
There's just too many people not using their heads
Whoa.
these days. It's really scary.
That's okay. Hey, welcome to the race.
Exactly. It's just
Well,
it's
The world
funny,
is
and
a
I
public
love
lobby.
sitting in here streaming and watching streamers and talking to people in the communities, because in the gaming community in general, because everybody comes in, hey, how you doing? Well, the same we were doing yesterday, the same you're doing on the other side of the world. We're all sitting in quarantine waiting for our lockdowns to end.
sweet.
Right. Don't
And
even
then
know
when
why
it's
we
over,
bother
we're gonna
asking
carry
anymore.
on.
Did you have any good ramen? I don't know. My wife came home the other day because she was really excited that the bodega down the road had a new cereal. That's kind of all we've used to shop because it's like close, local, and nobody goes there. And, you know, it's nice and safe. They clean everything or whatever. Everybody uses masks. Whoa!
Nice, Red Drum.
We just started on May 1st. It'll be mandatory to have a mask in the state of Illinois.
My city just said the same, except it'll be illegal to not have one. There's a law they passed. It'll be
Yeah, I
a
don't-
$500 fine or 30 days in jail if you're
I
caught
don't-
in public without a mask.
I haven't researched it in Illinois yet to know that whether it was passed as a law or just as an order. Well, executive orders are basically temporary laws, correct?
I mean, basically.
They can be reinforced and there can be citations and
But they can also be kind of laxly enforced, and that
left
there's
up
a
to
bit of a
local
gray
governments.
area.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you cutting
You
out
know,
these in between parts? Actually,
Wouldn't it
It's
be,
kinda like
be the difference between a
Colorado
police
and-
officer doing it, being offended by it, or a bylaw officer being offended by it?
Yeah.
are you cutting
it's
these
an
parts
order
out,
or a
Tech,
law.
or
What's that?
are you cutting these in between parts out, or is everything we say gonna be on the
Everything.
YouTube?
Everything.
Okay.
we talk about.
Everything.
Yeah, you're
I was
live,
gonna say,
guys.
hey,
The less editing
so
I
people
gotta
learn
do, the
about
happier I
Right
am.
now.
So people
just
just
chilling.
learned something about laws too.
There you go.
Well,
You
I
know,
think I
it's
got,
sort of
I got
like-
a couple of clean laps in, so let's
Yeah?
fingers crossed.
All right, we're
See,
gonna
my
stay in
only
here
goal
for
is
one
to
more.
get on the podium with these people.
I thought you like wanted us to race in here for like half an hour or something, and then do something different.
Whatever you guys want to do, it's up to you.
Mhm.
You guys are the lobby leaders. We're just along for the ride
Oh
today.
Lord. Oh no. Too much power.
I think what would be nice is do some of the races that we've done on Sundays and the Wednesdays. Just do like a
Well,
Yeah, why don't you guys take us through a typical, we're about 18 minutes in on the video so
Or the
far.
winner
Why don't you take
picks
us
or
through
whatever, I
a
don't
typical
mind.
Sunday race?
Well, I mean, I sent
Well,
out an
that's-
alert to the crew. I don't know if anybody's online
Yeah.
right now, though.
but in terms of fun lobby rules, we would just take whoever finished highest in this race that's about to start.
Yeah, let's
pick
just
what
do
we're
this
gonna do.
one. Let's
Yeah.
do just this race, and then do winner picks. That's something we usually
Yeah,
do.
Oh,
that's
no,
it,
my
okay,
tune's
all
not
right.
loaded.
yeah.
Ah, no, no. Oh, I missed it.
Wait, what?
I didn't get my tune loaded.
Unlucky.
Oh no.
I mean, I've got
Yeah,
a turn
same
10
here.
tune loaded already, but I would have liked the one here for the out.
I'm stuck in
Oh,
a stock car again, and this one's not even painted, so I'm not gonna do it. I don't have cars prepared for this class.
No,
Oh, you
no
got to
peak
get
class
stock
for
now
you,
and then.
man.
I'm second, but
goodness.
I must
I'll
have
do the first half
smashed in a
lap to
good
watch all
time.
the wrecks. But
That are, we all ran bad ones.
Oh goodness. Oh, they are wrecking everywhere. Oh man, the start line is chaos.
Sorry,
It's
Skippy.
like Mad Max up in here. Tech, also, I must apologize because you're gonna hear a lot of like clicking sounds, and that's me shifting.
Gotcha, you're
Yeah.
running your wheel setup?
Yeah, I've got a wheel with a,
Sorry,
a
Red.
6-speed.
Are you running
Oh,
the
man, really?
which wheel are you running?
It's the snap. The Logitech G920.
920.
Oh, whoa,
You're good. I deserve it anyways. What comes around goes around, right? No, no, sorry, Red. I came too hot.
Yeah, there was a corner there.
Well, last time I ran over here, I was
Oh,
able
shit.
to corner a little bit better. Oh, what was that?
Well,
On
I
your left.
followed the guy in front of me into the tire wall and I couldn't get it out of the racing line in time.
I'm in fourth.
My
I'm
apologies.
holding
A
that
bunch of
over.
tires down there.
Damn, sorry.
What is-
I crashed.
What is going on? Oh, whoa, frame drop. JC is in the pits.
Ooh.
Yeah, I gotta retire. Lap 1 was fun, but my car is not competitive.
Oh, sorry.
Gotta retire because you're on fire.
And that should disqualify me for pitching the track as well. I didn't finish last. I quit.
Well, JC, you're just set up for success, aren't you, buddy?
Although I could go and create the room. So
Oh.
there's something for you guys to come to.
Now
Yeah.
the man's
That would be
thinking.
nice.
So whoever wins out of us lot gets to choose.
Fix the car.
Yeah,
Fix the
pick the
division
car.
of the car. Yeah.
That's true. You do have the option. You can either choose one car that we all have to take, or a division that we all race.
Oh,
Homologated
man,
with
where'd that guy come
whatever
from?
team.
Oh.
And of course, I can't make the room until I have a friend.
I forgot about that.
Oh, tire wall. Oh, it dropped down to 20 frame rates for a second on that. Wow.
Oh goodness. Oh Tech, I'm coming with you, buddy. You're about to have a partner. Oh, where are you going? No, stick close, stay close.
Whoa!
Whoa!
A little squirrely around that bump there.
I got scared. I backed out. I didn't know where you was headed.
I didn't either. It's all good.
It's like American Army tactics. If we don't know what we're doing, neither does the enemy.
Or do they?
Oh, don't. No. You. I mean.
Hey.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
you
You
donkey, sir.
person.
23 seconds in. Or 23 minutes in. Everybody
So
remember
we
that
know
number.
Way
It's
longer
important.
than I thought we would.
No,
That is way longer than I thought.
The gentleman who pushed me off the track looked like a donkey, and that's why I called him an ass. You see?
Ah,
It
man.
Hey, that
is not
word's in the
meant
Bible.
as a rude word at all.
A little
And-
mindfulness practice here, everyone. Little mindfulness practice here. Just imagine you're at your grandmother's house.
Oh,
I
she
know,
was.
but some of us, we have a little lady who cusses like a sailor at grandma's
Yeah, I was gonna
house.
say. My grandma
Yeah.
used to curse like
And then
a docker.
the others of us, you know, the grandma makes tea and goes to church every Sunday. I mean, you know, whatever. I'm just saying that there's a spectrum of grandmas. And that, friends, is your thing to think about for the day.
While I'm outside the race waiting here, I just went and followed AutoTeqTV on YouTube.
Oh, thank you.
My
Appreciate
YouTube
the
channel.
follows.
My eMotorsports streams. You'll be able
It's
to
a really interesting channel
hear
to
this
watch.
show on my stream as
Tech.
well.
JC basically records everything he races in here and even on like mobile F1 manager games on his phone, and he uploads it on his YouTube channel.
It's pretty
Yeah.
neat.
A lot of FRBs we race in other organized events as well. And so there's some relay races that we do weekly. And there's another race series that has 30 or 40 people show up every Monday. and they split it into multiple rooms based on qualifying. And I put all those on Mixer and then on my YouTube as well.
Those are races organized by some other organization or team where we just like enter as an FRB team with like 2 of our guys.
I
or
am
3 of our guys.
4th. Did anybody beat me?
Oh.
I'm in 8th.
Basically, we like to be the thriving underground community that nobody ever talks about. And we've got a few friends along the way.
That's the only way to do it.
I suppose you're right.
Well, if you don't want to throw stones at someone or throw rocks at someone.
No, Lester.
Like,
stop
but
it.
no,
Stop
no.
it.
It's what I'm
Stop
gonna
it.
say is
Stop
no.
it.
No, it's so.
Stop
It's
it.
not no. I'm just gonna say.
Bad,
everyone that
Lester.
joined FRB
Bad.
is still an FRB. Like after a couple of years.
I'm gonna
No,
get the
I'm not
I'm
gonna
gonna
say
get the
so-
spray bottle out. I'm gonna spray you.
I'm not gonna say something wrong. I'm just gonna say. I was just saying that there's a lot of teams where people like switch from team like every 2 months or 3 months. You know, we don't have that over at us. We're basically just a group of friends.
That is true. And the ones that switched have
So
never been
no spray
heard
bottles
from
needed for them.
again. I mean, we wish them well.
Oh, disconnected again.
So doesn't matter. JC's gonna open a lobby, so just join us,
Okay.
JC.
Okay,
There we go.
thank you.
Right on time.
that was beautiful timing. How did you know?
And Dozer can pick the division because he was the first one out of us.
Nice.
And JC
Dozer.
just kind of last. JC was last because he retired.
Excuse
I
me.
don't know who finished last, so.
I'll
Well,
just
it
go
doesn't
ahead and
count
pick
if
it
you
since
retire.
I've got to make
Okay.
a room, so I'm taking the honor
Well,
of picking
I'm
track.
going to do it. I'm gonna say the golfs. It's got to be. It's got to be.
All right.
That's Hot Hatch
The
Genesis
92 golf. Got it.
division.
No slifer.
JC.
Oh.
No, dude, no. He's saying our Sunday golf.
no
He's saying
slice
that
with the
car.
golfs.
All of us.
Yes.
That's what he's saying. Yep.
Yeah, man. That sounds
Let's
I'll
get
be
it.
back in a minute. I'll be back in a minute.
What are we running?
The 92 Volkswagen Golf.
Nice.
And it is tuned to homologation, but without aerodynamics.
Um,
So no wings.
Can give me 2 seconds, guys? I've just got to go and powder my nose.
Okay. JC, I think that means you've got the track. Or not.
I'm working on it here.
Oh, my bad.
I'll put fuel and tires on. No simulation damage so that we don't get destroyed in the first corner by accident. Collisions are always on though, so if you see a car stop, don't expect it to turn into a ghost.
Okay.
Do random grid ordering.
Believe that would be Pete joining us. Isn't
No. I'll do finish position. Reversed. End of race timers up to 3 minutes.
Hello, Curve.
No friction assist.
Say hello to Mr. AutoTeqTV. He is hosting us this afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world.
Exactly. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon.
Yeah.
And good night.
And watch out, it's a family-friendly show.
It
So
is.
it is
Well,
definitely family friendly. So yes, Curve. Big,
For the most part.
Big rule. No of the curse words. None of them's.
But I'm British. That's the only thing I know.
I'm aware. I'm aware.
might as well put a muzzle on him.
I just stay on mute.
Oh,
No,
man.
that's fine. I'll try my best.
Alright everybody.
Hey,
What
the
Volkswagen
phrase-
tune do you got for that long straight?
ooh. Oh.
Ah, so in the
JC,
golf.
you monster. See what you've done. Oh no.
Oh, I might have to make sixth gear a little longer
There's no
then.
reason that it should be that funny, but it is. Oh, it is.
And so this Volkswagen Golf has been our monthly car for all of March. We just finished our last race. Oh, I guess that's April. We just finished our last race with it last Sunday. it was homologated. We just had one extra rule, was that you couldn't have aero put on it, just so they all look the same, and because the back wing on these cars looks ridiculous in Forza format.
I could imagine.
Hello, chaps. I have returned.
However,
sir.
I'm ready.
I
May
wish
not
we had
like
made
what
it.
you find upon your return.
Oh,
I wish we'd made it mandatory to keep a front-wheel drive too, just to keep it in the spirit of the car. But
So where did we
the rear-wheel
find
drive
AutoTeq?
version was very successful.
Or did AutoTeq
I'm
find
gonna-
us?
What's that?
Where'd you come from? I've not come across you before.
Where did you go?
Nico.
I just I used to be a Forza 5 frequenter. I used to be big into the drift in Forza 5, and I do a lot of drift here in Forza 7. But I've recently, since starting YouTube and streaming, kind of branched out of my normal shell of drifting and been trying to get back into track racing because it's been so many years. My track racing career started on Top Gear on Super Nintendo, and
Nice.
continued on through plenty of NASCAR racing games through the 64 and PlayStation. PlayStation 2, I was in the Gran Turismo 3 really big. And then when I moved to Xbox, Project Gotham Racing 2 was the first racing game I went to.
Preach it!
Yep,
Oh,
PGR2 is
yes.
definitely
Project Gotham.
one of the
JC,
best, man.
Can you reload the track? It's not showing any
I
track
miss the
for me
old
on
cat and mouse
background.
races.
Just
All right.
thank you.
Yep.
The original cat and mouse where you had to push the slow car down the finish line on Nürburgring.
We're gonna do
used
the
to
longer
do,
version just because of you, Lester.
A backwards like race on Nürburgring, and then throw in a version of Cops and Robbers on top of doing a backwards lap and then a forwards lap, and that was pretty good.
Somebody dying in the background?
No,
It's an
Redrum
herbal aerosol
became a father
enhancement,
2 weeks
sir.
ago, so it's probably his baby you're hearing.
That's the weirdest sounding baby I've ever heard.
How many babies have you heard?
It's a robot baby.
That's a fair question.
Quite a few.
Did you just say it's a wind-up baby?
A robot
baby?
baby.
It's just
Roblox. Roblox. A robot or Roblox? I missed that one.
Did my wife get it from the hospital?
Away we go.
What?
Take that thing
Loading the
back.
track. Damn it.
I think also what Kurt meant with how did you came across us is probably because this afternoon you have to praise the shout out to Sabi for that. Sabi.
Well, I've seen RFB members over in the R lobby before. So I mean, I know you guys run around
yeah,
everywhere.
the FRB. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I can't remember
like I
exactly
said,
which
we're
FRBs I've ran into. Normally it's ACR that I see over in the R lobby the most.
Yeah. Yeah, they're friends of ours. ETR, PPS, FACR. They're all good folk.
Oh, nice. Started
Oh,
in the
Look,
back.
everybody.
All right.
Oh, I've got traction control on. Bollocks.
Oh no.
And I'm in manual. Oh.
It's okay, mine's completely stock because it's rented.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter that much.
Here, push me, Fathom. Push me.
I will. You know what? I just decided it actually. I was like, should I go for Guts and Glory? No, we're gonna hang out for this race.
Oh,
come on now.
I
You
can't.
gotta
I
turn,
got no
you gotta
turning.
turn.
There's
You
no
gotta-
turning.
You gotta do the basics. There you are. All right, come on. There you go.
Woo, we're hauling now.
There you go. All right, now remember, big horseshoe up here. This is second gear corner. You want to be
No
on the
brakes?
outside.
No brakes.
Second
Second
gear.
gear.
He's in
now
a
go
stock
to the
car, I don't know
inside,
how
go
it
flip
handles.
the inside,
No, that's
right
first
here on
gear.
the apex.
That's the first gear turn. That
Oh.
ain't no second gear turn for a stock
That's
car.
second gear. All right, come on. Come on.
JC, what's going on there?
Come on. There you go. Come
Trying
on.
too hard to keep
Oh,
a clean lap.
hi.
There, do it.
I figured some of your stickers might make me faster.
No. Well, it's the good thing you hit me on the right side because I drive in cockpit view, so the right side mirror doesn't matter.
Right, that's
All
still
right,
there.
Okay, good. All right, good. All right, so
Still
come
there.
out here to the outside.
Still
Third
there.
gear, second gear.
Still
There you
there.
go. Put the apex down here low, and then you can.
Just
come
so you know,
out this way.
AutoTeq,
There you
if
go.
you
Now
if you
go
say
deep,
a
and then
sentence
come in real shallow, right
if you
here.
say a sentence
Right
with
here.
"still there" in it
See
in
how I
an
did
FRB
that?
lobby,
That's
you're gonna
cool.
get a
There.
couple people saying "still there," like a NASCAR spotter.
Yeah, yeah. I try to
Alright.
give everybody a spot when I'm on the inside, because, especially in the multiplayer lobbies, because we know they can't see even if they had a 20 or a 70-inch screen in front of them. So you gotta let them know.
Alright.
A lot of times I run in cockpit view when if I'm not recording or streaming, I'll normally run in cockpit view. But my streamers and my my YouTube fans have expressed an opinion of liking the car in the third
Chase cam,
yeah, that way they can see what's going on around the vehicle better. Not just isolated to the pretty stuff inside the car.
What I do is I'm always the far chase cam. Unless it
same
gets
here.
to a point in the race where I'm all by myself, there's no one around front or back, and I'm just driving, then I'll go to cockpit view because it's more interesting to look at.
For me, it's especially interesting to look at this car because I own a '91 Golf in real life, an old-timer. So it's exactly the same dashboard.
Tire wall.
I tried
Push.
to spin you back around.
Push. I got like, this car is a
Alright.
poor car.
All right, tech. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Slow section. All right. Come up here. Stay in second gear for this. Give it the brakes. Stay in second gear. Don't shift out. Now floor it, and then go up into third and go.
I didn't even have to use the brakes.
There you go.
Too slow.
Something
I
we
did
notice
lose.
a lot
I
when
did.
people start racing with us.
Yeah.
People start racing with us and keep racing with us. Oh, there's one going over here.
I'll wait for you
When
guys.
people start racing with us and they keep racing with us, you'll become a lot quicker. We're also trained on everything, like driving together, and you'll get a lot quicker if you race with us.
Red Rum, we've got a race. Your car's a bit broken.
Manual on clutch, and
Yeah, mate.
so I waited a bit, edit my options and settings, and started late.
Something that's on a lot of people's bucket list, tech, is driving here in real life. I did it like 10 years ago. It's amazing. The whole
Yeah,
track.
I would almost say that that'd be a nice bucket list item, but I'm pretty sure whatever car I brought here, I would destroy by the end of it. So I'm one of those
Well,
racers in real life. Nothing scares me. I just full throttle everywhere.
I see that.
Unfortunately, in October, I wrecked a motorcycle over in the Philippines. Driving in a way I shouldn't have been driving at a certain time of night. I shouldn't have been driving at. So in the dark.
Whoa!
Gonna get
The
killed
first
on
thing I
this
did
track
was
if
get
you
up
do
and
that.
make sure my wife was okay. The second thing I did was make sure the bike was okay. Third thing I did was realized I was not okay.
That's never good.
A couple weeks later, I could finally wipe my own butt again, and we were happy.
It's one of those things like.
That's what wives are for.
Like my wife got in an accident with a. It's just a joke. It's not serious. My wife got in an accident with my new car. Oh my God, is she all right? Yes, she is now, but she locked herself in the
sorry,
bedroom or something like that.
I bet.
Terrible joke, I know.
Okay. Now I might have to give you a boost because we both went off.
Hey, look, I stayed out of the wall there.
There's a lot of tire smoke.
Look at little bit of
That
drifting.
looked like a Las Vegas magic act over there. I felt like a tiger just disappeared.
Dozer laid down some cover screen for me. I just finished laying down the rest of the masking for you.
Get to the chopper.
If the tiger disappeared, you have to call Carol Baskin.
Hey, did y'all hear that Offspring's cover of Here Kitty Kitty? It's pretty awesome.
No,
So,
didn't do
Tech,
that.
I got to ask you this, Tech. Do you like the paint job?
On which one?
On my Golf, just in front of you.
I'm trying to
Oh,
get
with
up
the
so I can see it.
PlayStation logos.
PlayStation Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
I thought
Oh,
that'd be
is
quite
it?
funny. Yeah. Come on, boot it.
No.
Oh yeah,
You see the grey bit
sure.
in the middle?
yeah.
Thanks for waiting, Kirk. Thank you.
I like it. All over the thing too. All over every quarter panel. What's on the? Oh, it's all, was it the button symbols on top? Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we are at 41 minutes for today's episode. We are 11 minutes over officially. I'm gonna drop down out of this
And we
race.
just keep on going.
I appreciate you guys having us, allowing us to come in and do a special on you guys. You're a great group. And guys, again, if you're interested in the FRB, the links will be down in the description. Go ahead and check their Facebook page out and hit them up if you guys want to go take a run with them. Or if you have any questions. I'm assuming they've probably got a guy who specializes in tuning somewhere.
Yep,
Several,
Somewhere.
actually.
No idea.
several.
Yep.
So I mean, you know, it sounds like a good resource to meet some new friends and hang out and chill, and maybe learn some new techniques. So again, I appreciate you guys coming out. Don't forget to comment down below. Hit that thumbs
That's
up
the
button so
one.
other people can find this content just as easily as you did. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, smash it now. Hit the notification button down here in the corner. Make sure you got your notifications turned on. That way you don't miss any of the amazing content that we put out for you guys. And until the next one, have yourselves a good night.